Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Oyetunde-Lawal and this is my YouTube channel, as you already suspect. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking out time from your many other things to doing, and you're here. So I do appreciate it and I'm most grateful. So in the video today, I'll be talking about something that is very special to my heart and I have seen transform my life in more than one ways, and it is simply the power of gratitude. Exactly. So sometime in 2020, I remember just changing my bio or editing my bio on Instagram and changing it to gratitude coach. And I remember a few friends, and my people noticed and they're like, oh, what is the gratitude coach about? And I went, it's simply about teaching, helping, guiding, and then showing, or rather living out the power of gratitude. And I came, to understanding this, which I am still understanding as the weeks and the months go by. In sometime 2016-ish, and a very dear friend of mine had told me that she would keep a journal, a gratitude journal, and had mentioned that Oprah Winfrey, she had watched something and it was Oprah that inspired it. And I went, oh, journaling, I like to scribble, I like to write. So I thought, you know what, let me give it a shot. So in 2016, I started to write almost every day, something that I'll be grateful for. I didn't give it numbers. Some people would say have 3 things that you're grateful for. I have always started with at least one thing that I'm grateful for in the whole day. And I remember that at the expiration of 2016 or so, it was hard on some days because really nothing tangible that relatively happened. And I didn't want a situation where my gratitude jar would be filled with stuff like, thank you for life. Every day, thank you for life. Thank you for oxygen. Thank you for life. So I had tasked myself that for any day that my life was threatened, or that I had difficulty breathing on my own, or there was shortage of oxygen of some sort, on a day like that, and I would write, thank you for oxygen. Now, I continued, and I think in 2017 or 2018, I'm not sure now, I then opened the Now Gratitude Hub handle on Instagram. And I feel very strongly that that journey has taken me to places I never knew existed. And how do I mean? Gratitude is very simplistic, but the power is it is such an enormous thing it does to your brain, your wiring. Yes, as simple as the wiring of your brain completely changes by the power of gratitude. So much so that scientifically, there are courses now. I took a course in at the University of Michigan online about gratitude, and there are several other courses even in the Ivy Leagues. Yeah, there are courses on the power of gratitude and why it's important for us to be grateful. Now, there are stages to this thing. There is gratitude, there is thanksgiving, and I believe very strongly that you define to yourself what gratitude means. But simply put, it is just being appreciative of something that has happened. I, for one, believe in God, and I do not attribute, these beautiful things happening to the universe. I believe very strongly that these things are not coincidences or orchestrated by some mystical power. They are orchestrated by the one and only true God, Yahweh. And for that reason, I am always very grateful and I attribute all of the thanksgiving to Him. So it's one thing to express gratitude, and another thing I notice about this gratitude, especially in the last few months, is the gift and the power to receive gratitude. A lot of us downplay the power of receiving gratitude, and it is a step further. So you are very good at expressing it. For the tiniest and the biggest of things, you are very good at thanking people. But I realize that a lot of us do not know how to appreciate Thanksgiving. A lot of us do not allow people express their thankfulness towards us. So when people start to say thank you, we just shut it down. No. I think that one thing that gratitude and thankfulness does to you is it allows you to give as much as it allows you to receive. So if you have a habit of shutting people down when they're expressing their thankfulness, or gratitude towards you for your actions, for your words, or for whatever reasons, please, 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 you must be intentional about it, because to a very large extent, you're also shutting yourself out of the power of thankfulness. Okay? Now, what does gratitude do to you? Well, dopamine is a chemical in the brain, and you can Google all these things. There's a power, you see that power that comes when they say you exercise and there's happiness and there's joy? Exactly. Gratitude also does that. Gratitude fills you up to the brim. There's always a myriad of issues. Problem not they finish, as we say. But with gratitude, you are very intentional about the little things that happen to you. You are very open to understanding what happens to other people, which was another journey that I went on, because after a while, it felt like I didn't have many things to be thankful for. So I started to look out for things that will happen in people's lives. Friends will share their stories. So today I'm like, oh my God, I'm excited. You know, Lagbaja got the house. Oh my God, I'm excited. You know, Mr. Hakim, you know, had his wife's surgery, you know, successful. Background, Mr. Hakim might have been trying to raise funds for his wife's surgery, and then something just happened. So at the end of the day, Mr. Hakim's wife's surgery success is something to be thankful for, and something to express the gratitude and the thankfulness about. And you know, the funny thing about it is that what we fail to realize is at the end of the day, when we open our gratitude jars or journals, however it is you want, if you want to use an Excel spreadsheet, we realize that we are thankful for not just our lives, but also thankful for the lives of Mr. Hakim and his wife. And what it does is that another thing that gratitude does is gratitude gives you a sense of fulfillment. Gratitude also makes you express your joys. Gratitude fills you. Gratitude gives you a sense of fulfillment. You see that thing that happens when we suffer imposter syndrome sometimes because we are not sure whether we're capable of doing several things. Yes, gratitude helps to handle issues like that and situations like that. And it completely just changes your perspective as to how you analyze things through different lenses. You see things and you are so appreciative of the minutest of things. Gratitude brings more your way. Gratitude also brings good energy, or as we like to call it colloquially, good vibes. Gratitude makes you a carrier of positive energy as well as a sharer or spreader of positive energy. Gratitude allows a lot of people gravitate towards you, because gratitude also reduces your power of complaints. You know, complain. What gratitude does is that gratitude literally makes everybody know that, oh, you see Adenike, yes, she'll complain, oh, but you know, she just has a way with words when it comes to my expressing how I feel about the things that I've been through and the this and that. And that's what gratitude does. Now, the thieves of gratitude, number one is comparison. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. We want to compare our lives. We want to equate the journey of the years that we've spent, you know, with the accomplishments that we've seen that other people have been through, you know, for such a long time. And it doesn't work that way. Another thief of gratitude is lack of thinking. So if you can think about it, then you can think about it. So one other thief of gratitude is impatience. Yes, we're impatient about our lives, we're impatient about the journey, we're impatient about the process, so we feel like there's nothing to be thankful for. Now, if there's anything I want you to take out of this video today, is an understanding that gratitude helps you way beyond I can possibly express until you start the journey. So one way to start is start by thanking whatever it is you believe, you know, is responsible for it. I start by thanking God, you know, one thing I'm thankful for per day. If you can, you may increase it to one thing you are personally thankful for, one thing that people share with you, you know, so it's one thing that you're thankful for that happens to other people. Do you understand? Now, another thing you can do is to write a gratitude letter. Yes, or a gratitude note or a gratitude email, whichever one works for you. Write it to one person who's done amazingly well or impacted your life in the last 6 months, and just send the person. It is random, but guess what it does? It completely numbs the person to the power of, you know, the remembrance of what you benefited from months ago that the person has probably forgotten about. Do you understand? And it is such a powerful thing. Now, as a Yoruba girl, right? I know the power that gratitude has brought amazing things to my life, where somebody, did something and I expressed gratitude, and then I wake up like 2 months later and I'm reminded about the goodness that I benefited from that person. And then I would just say, hi, I'm just checking up on you. I trust you're well, blah, 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 blah. Thank you once again for this and that and that. Guess what? It reignites a kind of joy in the heart of that person. And for somebody who, had an inkling spiritually to probably help you through whatever means, it gives them a sense of, I had the nudge, I obeyed God, and look at what's happening. So that's another thing that gratitude does. It's not just for you. It also translates to the next person. It also translates to the person that is on the receiving end of the thankfulness. Do you understand? So remember, guys, gratitude and thankfulness are two different things, though closely related, and one moves you from a level and takes you to the other level. So as much as you are grateful, please also learn to receive thankfulness. Let people express their thankfulness to you. Do not shut people down. We do it from a place of, oh, I'm humble, oh, God used me, don't worry, just thank God, oh, this and that. I do it. I'm also having to unlearn. You can actually be still. Let them express their thankfulness to you. Take it all in, dust yourself, and move on. Why? Because there's so much more that you can do, from the standpoint of being a giver of many things. Another thing that gratitude does is that it actually increases your giving. Yes, I know that from a place of experience, because there's something about knowing that you were pivotal to the joy that an individual has been able to express at the end of the day, or the joy that the family has felt. Do you get? Like, oh my God, because of me, this family did this. Because God, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. You are gingered. You want to transform the world. You want more. And you get to a place where, yes, you want more, not for your selfish reasons, but because you can see that life is literally changing for a whole lot of other persons. That is what gratitude does again. Remember to not compare your life. Remember to inhale the little things. Remember to be intentional. Gratitude also coaches intentionality and mindfulness. These tools, if you can master, they transform every area of your life. Your career, every area of your life completely changes. So you have to be intentional. You also have to be very, very mindful when it comes to gratitude. Imagine that you're sleeping and you just say, yeah, I didn't fill my jar today, or I didn't fill my journal today, or I didn't fill on the Excel spreadsheet. What I do now is I write it on my phone. When I wake up the next morning, I go and I put it wherever it is I'm supposed to, because now that I'm transcribing my jar input for the last few years, I'm actually seeing that I missed out on a few days. And I'm sure that those days, it just felt like, hey, I probably forgot, or I just forgot, nothing to be grateful for, which is okay. Do you get? Exactly. So guys, if there's anything else I want you to take out from this video, I'm going to reiterate it. Allow people express thankfulness towards you. Okay? Promise me that you would practice this in 2020. Remember that you don't have to do it every day. You can do gratitude twice a week if you want to start. Do not put yourself under pressure. And do not have unrealistic goals. Have goals that you know are attainable. Have the goals, as simplistic as they may be. Set them, achieve them, then you can continue to expand. And before you know, it becomes a lifestyle, it becomes a habit, and hey, it becomes a part of you. So I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two about gratitude today from me. Again, you've watched till this part, till we got here. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I love you. And I'm hoping that you've been able to pick a thing or two. Let me know in the comment section how, receiving thankfulness has been for you. Let's be honest about it. It makes me cringe. It makes me feel like I'm God. It gives me a superiority complex. It is a journey for all of us, and it's a process. We'll get there eventually. We are still living. Okay? So let me know how that makes you feel. Let me know if you're the person who unintentionally shuts it down, feel uncomfortable about it, and let me know your gratitude journey. How has that been for you? And are you setting goals this year, gratitude wise? Let me know. Thank you for watching. Remember, as always, thumbs up to the video, drop a comment, share, subscribe, and you know what, turn on your notifications for next time I post videos so you get the and then you watch. I appreciate you guys. Connect with me on all social media platforms, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Have a wonderful, wonderful week and see you soon. Bye.